Hello, my name is Kevin, and today I'm going to be showing you our Advanced Search module. The Advanced Search module can be placed on any pane on any page and allows you to search products in your catalog using custom drop-downs, categories, and keywords. There are a couple display options available in the Search module, such as custom drop-downs and text box fields, or a simple text box that searches on keywords. Depending on which display option is being used, there are a few configuration steps that need to be taken. First, let's take a look at the single search box layout option. The single search box layout option displays a keyword text box where the user can enter keywords they would like to search for the product. To configure this option, after the module has been added to the page, make sure you're in edit mode. Hover over the DNN action menu and click the settings option. Next, select the Smith Search Settings tab on the module settings screen. The first and most important setting that needs to be configured is the Buy Now page name. This setting tells the module where to look on your site to find its product information. The second setting, which we're not using today, is the Buy Now Same Page option. This tells the module that you've added the Advanced Search module to the same page that the Buy Now module is added to. Next, the next setting we need to configure is the Search module layout option. And as you can see, the single search box layout option is the first radio button in the list. Select that option, then scroll to the bottom of the page and click the Update button to save. Now that the settings have been configured, you'll now see the keyword text box where users are able to search for your products. The next layout option we're going to check out is the multi-row user-defined fields layout. This allows you to display a multi-row layout, allowing the user to run more complex and/or searches on multiple custom fields you configure. To configure this option, once the module has been added to the page, go into edit mode, hover over the DNN action button, hover over the DNN action menu, then select the settings option. Next, select the Smith Search Settings tab on the module settings screen. And just as before, we need to select the Buy Now page name. The next step is to select the module layout. Instead of selecting the single search box layout like we did before, we're going to select the multi-row layout user-defined fields option from the radio button list. This layout requires a few more steps. This layout option requires a few more setup steps to be configured below. Next, we need to configure the fields that we would like to give the users. Next, we need to display the fields you would like to give users the ability to search on. As you can see here, we've enabled a few drop-down lists for device type and price range, as well as the drop-down values for each of those drop-downs. The drop-down values For the drop-down values, just enter a comma-separated list of options you would like to give For the drop-down values, just enter a comma-separated list of values you would like to give your users the option to choose from. We've also enabled the category drop-down to display a drop-down list of categories added to our store, as well as the search text box option, which allows the users to search on keywords. Once these settings have been configured, click the Update button to save. Now that the advanced search module settings have been configured, you can now see the fields that we enabled displayed on the page. But there are a couple more setup steps that are required so that the module finds the correct products. For that, we'll need to go into the product setup screen to configure the search terms. Navigate to your product listing page or manage product screen and click the edit pencil next to the product you would like to add search terms for. Once on the product setup screen, hover over the product option in the top menu, then select search terms. On the next screen, click the Add Search Terms button to add your terms. Once on the Product Search Terms Edit screen, there are a few fields you have the option to add to. The first is the Product Listing Page Search Terms. In this field, you can enter a comma-separated list of terms you want to match for the product. The second field is the Search Module drop-down list number 1 terms. Here, you can enter a comma-separated list of terms you'd like to match to the drop-down list. Here, you're under a comma-separated list of terms you want to match depending on the option that's selected from the drop-down list. And finally, the last field is the Search Module drop-down list number 2 terms. Here you can also enter a comma-separated list of terms you would like to match depending on the drop-down option that the user selects. Once your search terms have been added, you can now save the settings and the module can now be searched for, and the product can now be searched for using the Advanced Search module. And that's going to wrap up this video for the basic overview of the Advanced Search module. For more detailed information about each of the settings available to be configured, please see the Advanced Search module knowledge base article or submit a help desk ticket and we'll be glad to answer any questions. Thanks for watching and have a great day.